I forgot about that! Damn.
I mean, yeah.
That's all it took.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
And it's me, Vontae the First, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse. Just kidding, I'm not a perfect copy. This is Frieren, episode 22 today, and I am the night portion of Mugen Eclipse, Mr. Twitchy.
Yes, sir. I like what you did there. Last episode, there was some hands galore. It was some really great animation that went on last episode. We're in the dungeon. We're doing our thing. Gargoyles out of there.
Damn.
Little girl was the first one to get eliminated. Poor little girl, but hey, it makes sense. The golems got her. She out of there. Once again, my prediction, I think she's gonna have her copy in there. Her copy about to be crazy. That would be cool and funny. I hope that would be the case. That would be pretty fun. But yeah, we have, what's the name of Sense? I think that's her name, Sense, the proctor. She's with Frieren and Fern. She's like, oh yeah, you guys are y'all gonna get there. I'm just gonna follow you guys. Like, all right.
Hey, look, a mimic.
Mimics. Yep, mimics happen and literally mimics clones of people. There's a lot of mimic stuff going on. So yeah, and right now Denkin and his crew are faced with Frieren, the final boss, replica of Frieren. So yeah, I'm scared. You got anything else to say? If I left out anything?
No. Perfect recap. We did double up last video with 22 and 23, so make sure you guys check out that longer video, because we haven't done that too much. I think we did one for Bleach, but yeah, otherwise Frieren has been week to week to week because this show is incredible. And with that being said, let's waste no more time and get into the newest episode of season 1 of Frieren, episode 24, right about now.
Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
I would expect multiple people trying to take on the dungeon would be more beneficial than just someone's trying to solo it.
Like that one dude. I don't want to be
Yeah, I'm going by myself.
You got a nasty squad with them though too.
They are with the S, but Frieren, man, she's above S tier.
Frieren. I'm assuming Sari is supposed to be like what Frieren could most definitely have been. I think that's like the point of like how the opening kind of shows the parallels between the two. That is crazy because they did talk about like being a god or a goddess and having people that worship you when Kraft had popped up. And Sari's
Ewig the Sage.
Huh. No, give him some more lines. No.
Yeah, that was fire world building. Yeah, run!
You know what I mean, man? Frieren ain't never did that.
Oh!
At least not like, yeah.
Holy moly!
That's kind of what I was getting at. Like, we're probably gonna see shit that Frieren doesn't usually do
ever. That's
pretty damn cool though, because then that makes this boss like, because usually copies are like whatever. I'm not really a big fan of copies when it comes to a lot of like villain shit, but that makes this pretty damn good because we know Frieren holds back.
Did you see that? She took her golem.
That is wild. It's kind of like Spider-Man. Like, we know he pulls his punches. Because we didn't. There's been stuff in comics where when he got angry, like real angry, he could literally knock somebody's head off. That's where Ubel been wanting to be the MC so bad. Bro, that boy does not react.
That was his actual body.
Yeah. I love the mannerisms of the copy, by the way. Like, it actually looked like her, like, like her real mannerisms. Movement.
Damn, that boy's bleeding.
Now, if you could do some shit like that, you bleeding and shit, usually we see them turn to dust and poof, like Naruto clones and stuff. So if you can do that, that's crazy.
So I want you to think about this, Vante. Is he trying to trick her into losing, or is he actually dying and she has to save him? Either way, he wins.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, first person!
Woo!
Its entire body?
Wow. Like, in reality, though, like, going against yourself is ridiculous.
Especially if you're not pulling punches.
Yeah. Because, like, put it like this, right? Like, think about when you have an adrenaline rush and you're, like, just more stronger and all that. Like, you're not just tapping into that, but the copy could technically basically do that. Be your peak self, and you can't naturally do that on your own. You have to, like...
And even what she's saying to the clone, it's like she's talking to herself. Oh, the fisheye lens!
That's dope. That is cool.
Oh, she saw the full body! Too late!
Yep.
Because it took your eyes off of her.
Wow.
Yes.
I thought it was... Wow.
That's wild.
That is wild. My brain is...
Yes.
How? So let me get this straight. That bottle that he had... So his clone can also do that? Like have a...
No, the illusion was so good, he made an illusion of himself with the golem.
That's what I'm saying. With that, it's ridiculous.
It had weight to it. She picked it up.
Yeah. We seen him swaying it and everything. Like, you can see the movement. I'd be able to feel it. I'm just watching the series.
Uh-oh. So she also won. God, the flirting is palpable.
Man. For real. She really is a
imagine her with sword meal and this illusion powers? Bruh.
Broken. These two are beating any other copy. I mean, Frieren's copy is literally going against a group of 5 or so right now. So, like...
I'd be interested to see Denken versus Fern.
Okay, versus Fern, sure, yeah. I was about to say, not Frieren, because she already beat that boy.
Oh.
The eyes are going to start lighting up. The Avatar has returned.
Cube animation. I'm sold every time. Look at how smug she is. Oh, is this the king's actual resting chambers? Wow. The Unified Dynasty. Hey, guys.
They're like, hold on, we had to step out real quick. Yeah, they said we gotta get out that motherfucker, man. Damn. Me too. I was like, shit, Frieren, come here, man.
I don't like that smile.
She gonna tell Fern, handle that. Because there is a whole thing with Fern, like not that she like holds back, but she's not a fully realized, mage in a sense. Kind of what Sense was talking about when it came to like why she even wants to be a mage or whatnot, and she didn't really have an answer. I'm just thinking more on the lines of that. Mommy. Hi.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. That's how I'll be for your
Mommy. Oh, the animation. She's mine. Oh, Fern, adorable. Just kidding.
It is? Or at least her. Not y'all two, but at least her, yeah.
And she is actually a first-class mage presently.
That's interesting. Bro, name is Dunst. Yeah, y'all trash.
Dunst? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sense is like that.
Yeah, definitely. Those two definitely ain't, You're right about that.
I want to go home.
Yep, I'm leaving that room too.
Bottle break now.
Oh, piercing blood.
Dude, it's like ultimate tentacle power. Oh no.
Shit. Once again, I like the fact that we're getting a lot of stuff from all the teams and whatnot. That's fucking ridiculous. This is the best type of hair magic power thing I've seen. Usually all it takes is a nice little haircut to stop them. Not with sense. Not with sense. Hell no.
Fuck! I forgot about that! Damn.
I mean, yeah.
That's all it took.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll be so pissed off though. Like, I get that the replica is really good, but like, just that fact, I'm like, damn, my power
it's
cannot
moving
work
around
against
like
this.
Venom!
And then, like, her power couldn't even work against it. Bruh.
Jesus.
Hell yeah, y'all should run. This fucking fool, bruh.
I'm going by myself.
It's probably
He's
Fern's
sitting there in
repica
the
over
fetal
where he
position.
Frieren, like,
This
yeah, I'm
episode
like that,
feels
man.
long as hell. I love
It
it.
does, huh? Trying to think, how is it going to end? Who's going to get a dub? Are we even going to get a dub in this episode? Or at least get a plan. I'm assuming that's probably how we're going to end it. We're really having a shootout.
It's a stalemate.
Another thing that I do really like about it is that usually when you see like copies going against the original, they always mimic and copy the exact movements at the same time.
Yes, yes.
But here they're doing different things. They're not just doing the same thing all the time. Ooh.
Wow!
Wow.
Werbo!
Oh, nice. Ooh. Hands? In that case.
Mm.
Hey.
I may be able to kill her.
Oh. Ain't that
She
crazy?
says, "Oh, the
I
double
can kill you,
Irish
Frieren."
shots of Frieren." I gotta
You know
clap
what I
for
like
that
about that?
episode, man.
Yeah. That was really good. It had my mind going everywhere. That's actually cool though, because you can pretty much say that like her apprentice is like, yeah, she's capable. Obviously, this is not the kind of show where she's not gonna actually kill Frieren or fight her. You know, that's not happening. Sure. But like, it's just the fact that she's that damn good. She's like somebody as good as a mage as Frieren is, or at least near there. Once again, Wimby.
So what do you think, Vontae? If you had a guess on Fern's plan with her saying she may be able to kill Frieren, how do you think she's gonna do that?
They said brute force. Okay, it doesn't have nothing to do with, that is tough. I was gonna say it has nothing to do with the mind, like in terms of like personality or emotion, but then again, we just seen Sense. Literally, that's what the replica Sense kind of did, and that's how what's her name?
Edel, I think.
Baldy and mustache. yeah, she pretty much got messed up because she was like, damn, you was working so like you were actually moving like you had like a brain of like a real brain, man. Damn, you got me messed up. So I can't say it won't come down to something like that. The only thing I can really come up with is the fact that, I mean, well, we know when it comes to Fern, one of her specialties is that she's really fast, trigger finger,
quick on the trigger,
high offensive magic, and really good defense.
So as another hint, I just want you to remember two examples of the point that was being stressed in this particular episode. So between glasses-haired guy, Land, and Ubel fighting Ubel's clone, and then also with the fact when Edel was fighting Sense's clone. They are not, in fact, perfect copies. They are not speaking. They might be able to think logically and fight accordingly, but it doesn't seem like they have the same personalities per se, or that all of the internal, you know, like grief, like fear, any of those type of emotions, they're not really present as much in the decision-making process as logic is.
I still got no leads. I mean, I got nothing.
That's fair. That's fair. I didn't know when I was reading this.
If it's real simple as to like, okay, maybe I'm just thinking about it just as Fern, but I think she's gonna have to be accompanied by someone else, whether it's Frieren or some of the other guys there. I would assume so. Like you said, you referred to Ubel and Land, where pretty much eyes went off of Ubel, turned, boom, slash, got him. So it might be a situation like that, and just the fact that Fern is really quick, she could just probably get it. But now I'm starting to think about like if there was any dialogue in prior episodes that Frieren told Fern that would kind of hint at like, oh yeah, she could actually, realistically, she could pull something off. I'm not sure. Like, what's a weakness?
I know that Frieren has primarily been teaching Fern to fight in combat with simple spells, but we don't really know like what her specialty is, if she has one.
Right.
So that's also another possibility if Fern finds the opportune time to use a specialty type of magic that we haven't seen yet. Because this Frieren copy, I don't know what that was. That was like Zoltrak, like blistering fingers or something like that. That was not your daddy's Zoltrak, I'll tell you that.
Unless it's gonna be something like, yeah, for real. Unless it's gonna be something like I don't know, this is gonna sound stupid, but I'm trying to think outside the box, similar to the whole, the bird situation, where it's like, okay, that was completely the opposite of what I thought. Maybe it might be some shit where but it goes into the personality thing. If that is something that comes into play with this, I'm trying to think like, what? Hug her or something, and then she just stopped. I don't know. I know that might sound stupid, but I'm just trying to think outside the box. Like, what's she gonna go up to her and hug her?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, how does she beat Frieren? Like, does a relationship thing matter with the replica?
Does it?
Probably not. I mean, because well, it depends what kind of replica. So that's another thing I didn't think about. Does the replica have to be like present day, or is it somebody from like, or I don't know how to explain it.
Like what version did they copy? Did they copy the present version or a past version of yourself?
Yeah, I guess it has to be present. That just makes sense, because how else would you have done that, I guess? So if that is the case, I would say my two predictions is one, some kind of hugging situation or something like that. And then my other prediction is the fact that with her speed, she's going to use, whether it's Frieren or somebody else in the crew as a distraction, she's just going to go and end it pretty quick with her magic. Okay. But I can't think of nothing else, honestly.
That's fair. Yeah, and then another point I wanted to bring up, the world building in this specific episode. Oh, it was peak. They talked about Ewig, the sage. He is like the original mage, and you saw him a number of different times. They may or may not have mentioned his name specifically like previously, but just to give you kind of a little connection, he is the same mage as showcased by that little mural painting that the first proctor was talking to another person for. He is the same mage, at least visually speaking. I'm 99% sure on this. That was shown in the English and also the original Japanese visuals for the first opening. The one that had the stele on his shoulder throughout time. The levels in this world, it's insane. I know I said earlier in the season that like where you're at on the timeline matters, but there's exceptions to that rule. Like, Flame obviously was insane for her time. Like the Demon Lord, Frieren, like Ewig was like the original badass in this series, and I know almost next to nothing about him. But in his journal of his travels, he had this legendary copying spirit, and if you have like peak versus peak, what wins? Even if it's a copy, even if it's ever so less than the original, can the original really keep up with like god level of an adversary? I don't know. It's hypothetical.
Yeah, exactly. So he's like the sage of six paths for real. Nah, but for real, like when it comes to replica, this is pretty damn good, because like I said, I always thought like this in series is like it shouldn't be a simple little trick. Because like a lot of series, they always do like a change the matchups, don't go against your exact replica, which makes sense. But that was always something that I always saw a lot. Yeah, you have to think real outside the box, because I mean, this is somebody that's not compressing or that's not suppressing mana. not doing none of that, not handicapping themselves mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all that. Just like when it comes to Frieren, we know with her, she's suppressing her mana. So I wonder, does this replica do the same thing? Probably not. It's probably letting everything out. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm really excited to see the next episode to see what exactly happens. This felt like a long episode. Like
it did.
It did feel like a long one.
I loved every second of it.
But yeah, that's all I got. You got anything else to add before we head out?
Nope. This is one of my favorite aspects of copies used in any sort of fiction, because like you said, they're not just using the same moves. They are using the same techniques, but they're thinking about maybe how to use it ever so differently than the actual casters themselves in the situation. So I love this part of Frieren, the story. It was one of my favorite parts of the manga.
You guys know the drill, man. Pull up every week. We got about a month left of Frieren. Damn. But at least we had 28 episodes, which is great, because it would have been over in this episode, just about. 24, it would have been over now. So that being said, I hope you guys are all going, so please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys all in the next video, and peace.
Peace.